rising above the ordinary to achieve the impossible.
The reason why I got sent to Justice was because I got expelled from Centaurus for fighting and hardly going to class or I wouldn't really go to school. I was always just messing around, fighting and stuff. So they had enough and they sent me over here.
I was only a sixth grader when I first came here, so like, I was just little, you know. I didn't know, I couldn't really tell right from wrong. I didn't know that my actions would eventually like lead me here, you know.
I was in truancy court and had a lot of issues with like a regular high school. Ended up switching to Arapahoe Ridge, which was an alternative school, and after 2 months that still didn't work out, so I was court ordered to attend here.
I came to Justice High as a junior, and I didn't really have any interest in school, and I think I got it back when I came to this school.
My daughter's name is Leanna. She's 2 years old. She's the reason why I'm here. Because I wasn't sure if I wanted to come back to school. I wasn't sure if I should get a job or if I should pursue myself in my education. And someone had told me, do what you'd want your daughter to do.
My mom was a single mother for about 10 years, and that's the time when I messed up in my life. I was in and out of jail, but my mom is the one who changed my life pretty much. I did this for my mom. I seen her suffer a lot, and she don't deserve that. She deserves something better than that. And I'm the oldest son, so I'm trying to put a role model for my sister as well.
I was doing really bad in freshman year. Mental stuff I had to deal with, and I didn't want to take medication, didn't want to be put into a hospital, and I was ditching all my classes, so basically I was truant. If I would have stayed at my old school, which was Broomfield, then I would have basically had been a super senior, and I was not okay with that.
I've been to like 3 different schools before I came to Justice. I was just always getting in trouble, or I just didn't really fit in. I don't know, I didn't really like many other kids.
Rising above the ordinary to achieve the impossible.
I was not happy about coming here, but when I actually started going here, it changed my perspective, like, immediately.
So the first 2 years was really hard because I would always go back to jail and not come to school and start fighting at school. And when I came back after like 6 months that I didn't, that I wasn't in school, I started doing better. They started helping me, and they started seeing that I wanted help.
When I got here, it definitely helped me be like, okay, well, I want to do this for me. This is my education. This isn't anybody else's.
I guess all of the teachers say things that make a difference because they all really care about you. Like, there's not one thing that they've said. Like, everything they say is for your benefit. So everything that they do and say is trying to push you along to get you to achieve your goals.
Yeah, I'm very, very thankful for the teachers. David helped me a lot. Because he wasn't the type of teacher that would tell you, you're doing good. He'd tell me you're doing bad. So I would do better. So that just really got to me.
You know, we all have our own problems, and they thrive every day to work with us and to help us achieve our goals.
You know, God put me in here. I'm a soldier. I can fight through this. I lost the battle, but not the war. The war keeps going on.
My favorite class was with Stephanie Smith, and it was, I took geometry. But I normally hate math, and for some reason, it was just really easy for me. Like, everything clicked.
At my old school, I didn't have any friends at all. So here, it just showed me that there is people out there that are understand you, and they can get you, and you actually feel like you're a part of something for once.
The teachers here are more consistent with students. They push you farther than what they think you're supposed to go, farther than your limit.
Ever since coming to Justice, I have been given so many opportunities. Here, they don't put a limit on how much you can do and how much you can turn in. They let you do as much as you can. They don't ever tell you you can't. And they allowed me to do everything that I could, and it brought me to a point where I could graduate a whole year early.
Well, they have a competition here where you can win a car if you have the best GPA. So that's another thing that I just decided to go for. I started taking all AP classes and senior classes. I don't know, I kind of went for everything. And in the end, it did pay off because I ended up getting extra credits. I won a car. And I ended up graduating 1 year early.
This school's given me a lot, you know, it's taught me a lot, 'cause like I said, I've been here so long. I'm going to college, I'm fulfilling my dream of playing college ball, you know, so I'm just, this school has given a lot and it's taken a lot, but I'm proud of where I am right now.
Rise above the ordinary to achieve the impossible.
I want to thank you guys. I want to thank you guys for giving me all these opportunities, all these chances. I messed up on a couple of them. I take you guys as a joke, but now I realize that life is about opportunities. It's about choices and opportunities.
I think all the teachers here have made a big difference in my life, but specifically Taimi, she wrote a letter on a book, and she told me to keep asking questions all my life because I usually just ask questions for everything.
I hope they keep teaching because they are amazing at it. Nelson, good job.
Just thank you so much. It was a wonderful working with everybody and helping me, you know, get on my feet and get ready, you know, ready for the real world.
But TJ just wants you to do better. He wants every single person to do better in every single way that they can. And so he pushes for that, and you know, I love that about him.
My teacher, Nels Thorson, and my teacher, David Rodriguez, they always give me inspirational speeches every now and then. They tell me a lot of things that I can do it, that I'm strong, and that I should have never doubt myself because they know that I'm gonna make it, and they actually believe in me.
Honestly, I feel that all the teachers are really good at persuading you and making you feel good about yourself, because I think that's what I kind of struggled with before, was feeling good about myself.
I'm really looking forward to football, man, because like since a little kid, I've always fantasized about like playing ball, you know, making my parents proud, and now I can, you know, going to college, gonna make dad proud, gonna make mom proud, and then after that, be a cop, and then.
It's a big step into becoming what I want to be. And that's a social worker. So I'm gonna be working with kids like me in the future.
My goal is to graduate and to become a cop.
I feel very accomplished that I did it, and you know, especially having my daughter, I want her to know that all my hard effort and all my work was put into her, and her having a better life, because I never had, you know, I didn't get the advantages that I would like her to have.
Look at me, I'm going to college. I'm looking at the future ahead of my life. That's where I'm aiming to. I'm aiming to the sky. I'm gonna get far in life.
I want to be an architect, so I'm pursuing that dream.
I did it not only for my mom, but for myself. And so I came here as a choice so that I could graduate and move on farther in life and do what I wanted to do. And I am going to major in psychology so that I can become a therapist for young teenagers like me.
It turns out that I got so many credits, I became a senior a year early. And so that put a lot of positivity and a lot of progress in my light. And it was kind of like a big accomplishment, like, hey, you actually, you fixed your mistake from goofing off, and you came and you fixed it. And not only did you get on time, but you're getting out early. So I thought that was fun.
It was hard, and I feel accomplished.
When TJ told me I was graduating, that I was so close, that's when I started getting into school, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get this done for my family. And now that I have a son, I have to do it for him too.
What I want different for my son is for him to go to school, finish on time, not do drugs, play sports as many as he could, and try to be there for him and be the best mom I could.
I want my son to be happy, to be proud of me, and to never give up on chasing his dreams.
Like, if I want to tell my son, you gotta go to school. And if I didn't graduate, he'd be like, why? You didn't go to school, you didn't graduate. But I can say I graduated, and I'm probably going to college because I want to. And I want to be like, no, I went to college, I did this, so you have to do it.
Before I came here, I was told by multiple people that I probably wasn't gonna graduate, or at least I wasn't gonna graduate with my class. And now that I'm on the other side and I'm graduating a year early, it feels like the best thing. Like, I definitely feel like I've earned my chair and my spot on stage, but words can't even explain how good it feels.
What I want to study is criminal justice, because I love the system and stuff, because I've been through it, and I'm sure I can help kids get through it.
I want to study obstetrics and gynecology, and my purpose is I do like to take care of people, and since I have a daughter of my own, it kind of gave me a new perspective on taking care of not only a life, but a smaller life, a human, a baby, and I don't know, it really sticks out to me, and I like that field.
Well, I'm really excited about the field trip we're going to be taking. All the seniors get to go to Lake Powell for 3 days, and we get to go with the Denver Justice students as well. So we're going to have a lot of fun there. We're going to be doing the Justice Olympics. And some of the kids get to go to Costa Rica, and I'm really excited about that because I've never been there. I've never really been on an awesome fun vacation like that.
Rise above the ordinary to achieve the impossible.
I just want to say to my senior class of 2015, we did it, we made it, and we're out.